Most investors never achieve financial freedom because they focus on the wrong type of income. And if you don't understand the 3 types of income streams and how to structure them properly, you might be setting yourself up for a financial burnout instead of creating financial freedom. By the end of this video, you'll understand the 3 essential income streams that separate the wealthy from the stuck, and more importantly, how you can structure them and create a strategy around them so you can stop working for your money and start making your money work for you. The first type of income stream is your effort-based. Effort-based income is what most people rely upon. It's your salary, it's from freelancing, or any work where you trade time for money. Sure, it's great for funding your lifestyle, but it has one very big major flaw. If you stop working, the income stops coming, and most people never transition out of this fast enough. I had a client making $300,000 a year in his business. Now that sounds great, right? But every time he stopped working, the money dried up, and that's the effort income trap. Now, not to say that effort-based income is bad, it's not, but it should be used for 2 very important things. 1, funding life, and 2, building the capital reserves so you can build your investments and transition into the next income stream, which brings us to asset-based income. This is the key to long-term wealth. This is where true wealth is built. Asset-based income comes from things that you own, rental properties, dividend stocks, or businesses where you don't actively have to work. Now, unlike effort-based income, the money keeps coming in whether you work or not. It's kind of like the golden goose of wealth building, where it just keeps laying the eggs and it has the ability to be able to fund your lifestyle. So let's say that you own a rental property that pays you $2,000 a month. Even if you take a month off, that money still comes in. Now multiply that across 5 or 10 properties and see how it changes the game. The goal is to use your effort-based income to acquire asset-based income streams. And the more assets you own, the more cash flow and freedom that you wind up creating. The problem, however, is how can you continue growing your asset base without getting stuck, which is a simple trap that most investors wind up into. Welcome to Transactional Income, the Accelerator. This is one of the income streams that most people simply overlook, but it's the one that can really fast track your wealth building journey. Transactional income is when you temporarily rent out your money to get back strong return. This can be things like private lending, loan notes, or short-term business funding. You might lend $100,000 to a property developer or to a business owner or for a loan note or multiple other strategies, and you can earn between 10 to 20% interest for 12 months or even more. At the end of the year, you get back your $100,000 principal you put out that you rented out, plus another $10,000 to $20,000 in profit. Now, I'm sure you can see that that's far better than leaving it in the bank, that's for sure. Here's the challenge when it comes to transactional-based income streams, however, is that sure, you rent it out, you get a great return, but there's a start and stop type of process. And you have to have this revolving process of more income streams coming in that you can then go deploy your capital and put it in to be able to continue earning great returns. You know, one of the other big things that a lot of people get concerned about is this, well, when they start hearing returns like 10 to 20%, is that, oh, if it sounds too good to be true, then it must be true, or isn't that really risky? And the answer is not necessarily. Just because something has a high return does not automatically mean that the risk profile of that income stream or asset goes up as well. That's just a fallacy. And what it really is all about is that most people are conditioned to accepting what the banks might give us, like a 3 or 5% return, and thinking that's good. Now, let me tell you, if you're only earning 5% of your money with the level that inflation's been at, your money has literally been going backwards, and you're struggling to be able to keep up with the cost of living crisis that has been going on literally for people all around the world. So the important thing to understand about some of these income streams is that just because it's a higher return does not necessarily mean it's a higher risk, but you have to do your due diligence when it comes to your security. Here is the distinction. High return transactional income can help you exit your job faster or increase your lifestyle, but it is not as secure. Use this as a tool to then migrate your income into more asset-based income streams to grow and secure your long-term stability and create financial sovereignty for you and for your family. Now, if you found this valuable and you want to hear more just like it, make sure you like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And remember, effort-based income funds your future investments. Asset-based income builds your long-term wealth, and transactional income accelerates the process. Use them strategically, use them well, and get going and growing your wealth towards financial freedom.